In this video, we're going to talk about how to find all solutions of the trig equation tangent theta minus 1 is equal to 0 on the interval 0 to 2 pi. So initially, whenever you look at a problem involving a trig function and it's going to be in an equation form, the first thing you want to think of is we want to get the trig term by itself. Sometimes you may have to factor because there may be multiple trig terms, but in this particular problem, we only have tangent theta. And so let's think of isolating tangent theta. So in order to do that, we're going to add 1 to both sides of the equation because that's all we have to do to get the tangent theta by itself. And when we do that, we're going to have tangent theta on the left-hand side of the equal sign equal to positive 1. And so after you isolate in a problem like this, the trig term, then you want to look to the unit circle, which you see on the right-hand side of your screen. And the idea is we want to figure out where on the unit circle between 0 and 2 pi, because that's all we care about for this particular problem, we want to know where the y value divided by the x value is going to equal 1. And remember, that comes from the fact that tangent theta is the same thing as sine theta divided by cosine theta. So that's using a quotient identity. And on the unit circle, sine theta is the same thing as your y value, and cosine theta is the same thing as your x value at the terminal point of whatever your angle is. And so in order to have two numbers divided and it to equal 1, in other words, y over x equals 1, then that means y and x have to be the same thing. So what we're looking for is we're looking on the unit circle on the terminal points where we have the same x value and the same y value. And that's only going to happen right here at pi over 4 because we have the square root of 2 over 2, the square root of 2 over 2, and of course that's the same number. So if you divided the square root of 2 over 2 by the square root of 2 over 2, you're just going to get 1. And the only other place this is going to happen between 0 and 2 pi is going to be right here at 5 pi over 4. Because again, negative square root of 2 over 2 divided by negative square root of 2 over 2 is just a number divided by itself, which is going to give you 1. And so our solutions for theta are going to be pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. Again, if you needed these in degrees, then of course pi over 4 is just 45 degrees, and pi over 4 is 45 degrees, and 5 pi over 4 is 225 degrees. And so those are our solutions. And the reason we only have to do those solutions is because we only care about the answers that are in the interval 0 to 2 pi. Now, if you wanted all of the solutions, then you could take each of these and you could add 2 pi to it. So you could take pi over 4 and add 2 pi as many times as you wanted, or subtract 2 pi as many times as you wanted, and you would get something that's coterminal. And you could do the same thing with 5 pi over 4 because technically there are an infinite number of solutions to this problem. But anytime you're limited to just a particular interval, all you have to do is figure out the solutions that fit within that interval. And in this case, that's just between 0 and 2 pi.